Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I will show you how to create a bar chart in our program. Alright. So first of all, we will import this tidyverse library. Okay. And if you don't have the tidyverse library, you can install by simply command install dot package and hit the name of tidyverse. Okay. So once you install it, it will be installed. Second is you also need to install ggplot2, so you can add the same in the quotation mark ggplot2 and just hit the control enter. And I'm using it in the R studio, which is quite popular id for R programming. R programming is usually used for statistical analysis and machine learning as well. So today I will create a first data frame, and then we'll explore the data frame. This is nothing but the Titanic data frame. Okay, so you can import by main two ways. One is creating the data frame, and second is through you can import through some import data sets. Okay, so first of all I will create one data frame df, and this left hand side arrow, that means read.csv. This is a function which you need to write, and in the first place write the titanic.csv, and second is a string as a factor is equal to false. So this data frame df will be created, and it will show the data in tabular format. Now I will also create as a table. Okay, and I will create df, not f. Okay, now I will check control enter. I will see how my data looks like. So here you can see in table it shows the rows and columns. So first one is the 891 rows and 12 columns are there. Here due to the screen size we are only able to see 7 columns. In fact, rest of the columns are hidden because we can't see because of the visualization screen. Okay, now next thing is you need to create the factors of this character string. Now in this case you can see these are the integer, name are the character, age are the double. This is nothing but the data types. Okay, so first of all we will create the date. We'll create a factor of survive column. Okay, so what you need to do, first write a df and hash this dollar sign indicates that in df what you want to filter. Basically it is used to filter the data frame. Okay, so in this data frame I have selected this column. Okay, and what action I want to perform, so just create give the arrow mark is equal to, you can also write is equal to as a factor, and what you want to convert it as a factor, df dollar survive. Now why we need to convert into factor is nothing but one graph numerical ways. It converts the string into numeric. Okay, which computer understand, because computer understand the language of 0 and 1, and if you give any character it won't understand. Okay, so this is a purpose. Likewise you also do the same for p class, x and m bar. Okay, let me do for the rest of these three columns. Okay, so if it is successful, then you will see the orange color symbol in the console box. Okay, now I will check again what is my data frame. Now your data frame is ready. Now what you need to do, you need to create a bar chart. Okay, so what I will do, first I will create a bar, a variable called bar, then arrow, left hand side arrow, ggplot2. Okay, in ggplot2 there are three variables which will be required. First is the data frame, which data frame you want to see. Okay, then aesthetic is like the architecture of this graph. Okay, aes, in aes what you need to give, you need to give the x-axis, because bar it means one will be the categorical and one will be the numerical. Okay, so x is equal to survive and field is equal to survive. I will just give this two inputs in the bar, then I will see how this bar looks like. Okay, so now we can see this bar, we can't see anything in this bar because this is just the aesthetics. Okay, now we need to add the geometry in the sense like 0.5, 0.2, any numbers we need to add. Okay, So what we will do, we will add a bar plus geom underscore bar function plus theme. Theme is nothing but to give the good outlook. So this geom underscore bar function is quite useful. Once I select it and I give, so I can see here there are two bar which I can see. Now this what it indicates, it indicates this category of this survive. Survive is nothing but the male and female. Okay, so this is a bar, but we think it is not so good. Let me put some labels like y labels, number of counts who survived, and x, what is the gender of this bar. Okay, so I will add a plus operator and give the labs. Labs is nothing but the label in the sense x, y, and title. So I will give y as a passenger counts, how many passengers are there, and x is the gender, male female, and title is just survival rate. Now I will again hit this button run, or you can simply put your cursor over here and press on control plus enters. Okay, so here you can see the title comes to survival rate, y axis and x axis. Now it has been changed. Now next thing is we want to subclass this based on the passenger class. Okay, because in data frame called dfc we have uh, okay, we have one class called passenger class. So this is nothing but a discrete number 1 2 and 3. Okay, so what I want to see, I want to add a facet wrap in the sense this number will be again uh, give us the bifurcation under the P class. How many of P class were there under male and female? Let us see how we can do it. So what you need to do, just add the plus operator and add facet wrap, and you just give the quotation, okay, in P class and hit the run button. So here you will see the bifurcation of bar chart under class. So this is class 1, class 2, and class 3. These are gender, and these are the passenger class. So it seems quite good compared to the previous one. It gives us the quite good information. Okay, next thing what we want to do, instead of P class we want to check against the gender, how many are male and how many are female in this subclass. So what you need to do, instead of P class just add another column called sex. Okay, so here sex versus P class, so we want to explore. So I will add sex column, and I will again hit next. Okay, so R will show me the beautiful graphical representation. Let me just make it a little bit big. So this graph, you can see first one is a female and bottom one is a male, and within these categories there are also P class. Okay, this is class 1, class 2, and class 3, and under this class the gender is there, male female. Okay, so this is a quite good information that we can interpret. Now next is I want to change the theme of this I want to change the theme, and I want to give the bin size. Okay, so in similar way, if I want to do for the histogram, I can also do the same. I will create one variable called hist ggplot2, and I need to give the two things. One is data is equal to df, and aesthetics x is equal to age, and fill is equal to survey. Okay, so I will give for the histograms. So my hist variable has been saved. Then rest procedure will be the same, hist plus geom. Earlier we took geom underscore bar, here it would be histogram. Okay, and in histogram I need to give the bin width, that is equal to 5, and color is equal to white. Let me first give this two argument. So I can see the histogram is fairly okay. Okay, now I want to change the name of this x-axis, y-axis. Y-axis is nothing but the number of passenger count, age, okay, and title. So I will give the same and I will give the theme name. It is nothing but the theme name. I can choose any theme. Okay, so let me choose this hist plus geom plus labs and themes. So for variable I choose it and I got the beautiful histogram views of this passenger data set. All right. So again, I will recap it what we have done. First of all, we have imported the data set. And in data set, in order to create the histogram, I have created one variable called hist. Or if you want to create then bar variable, then you need to add geom plus geometry. That means if you want to create histogram, then histogram and in bracket, otherwise bar bracket. Then third step is to add the labels. Okay, x label, y label and title. And next is a theme is what you want to which theme is great. So if you want to check how many themes are there, so just write theme and hit tab. Okay, if you enter the tab button, then you will see the number of themes are there. Okay, so let me check minimal. Okay, and let me again run this histogram. So this is a theme which has been changed. Earlier there was a clear visible grid, now it has been removed. So this is a simple way to create a graph, whether it is a bar chart or histogram in R Studio. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Thank you very much for watching this video.